I'm Wendy and this is my channel. So today is all about trees, birch trees. This video is going to delve into the hacks that are out there for making birch trees, some which I have tried before, others which I have not. I've got more information with timestamps in the description. If you just want to go ahead and look at those. Here I'm not going to talk through this whole entire video. This is just me laying down the background, and it's a bit of a longer process, but I've tried to shorten this video down as much as humanly possible and still get the point across. I will try to timestamp the other commentary as we go along, so that you can get my explanations as to what I'm doing. Okay, it's time to start the trees. The canvas is dry, that background is all nice and dry. I use masking tape to do my birch trees because I'm shaky. I can't really draw or paint a straight line, both actually. Now I have seen some people take one strip of the masking tape and divide it down the middle so you've got an irregular shaped tree. I didn't do that here in this instance because you can always add bumps later if you want, but that's also another good way of doing the masking tape. There's lots of videos out there about that, I think. So the first thing we're going to try is this gift cards, which is very similar thickness, I would say, to a credit card. So the versions I've seen out there use a credit card, and we can see right at the get-go that this is not working. That is not the kind of marks that I want to make for my trees of any kind. Certainly not birch trees. I'm not saying this technique doesn't work. I'm saying I can't make it work. So I'm not here to debunk anybody's special things that they've developed or anything like that. I'm just saying, yeah, you can see my frustration. When you see the little fat fingers wiggling, that's my frustration. This isn't working at all for me. I think it's a no-go. So now I have to pick up the paintbrush anyway to clean up the mess that I made with the black. I will leave the black where I think I want it, and then just go ahead and add the white highlights to fix it up as best that I can. And you can see it's pretty darn messy. And it will require a lot of work with the brush later on, which is why the name of this video included the term "just do the work," because had I just done the paintbrush to begin with and just made my random marks, I think it would have been a better outcome. And I think going forward, if I ever want to do birch trees again, which I'm sure I will because I have this fascination with them, that I will just go ahead and use the brush and save myself a whole lot of time. But this is about trying everything that's out there that I could find to see if it would work for me. So we're moving on now to something more flexible to try this out with. Maybe the stiffness of the credit card was just a little bit too much. And I would think that going over a canvas which is pebbly to begin with isn't necessarily the greatest thing. It can be beneficial, I suppose, for some things, but for other things, maybe not so much. So this is a more flexible piece of, you know, one of those report covers. I think it's a little bit better, but I'm still thinking that it's not ideal. And again, this could just be me. Maybe you would have, you know, some luck with it, and I would suggest trying it on, you know, practicing on something you don't care about first before you go ahead and make the decision which is going to be the thing that works for you. So the next thing I tried was something I just thought in my head might work. I took a paintbrush that I wasn't too particularly fond of, and I cut out some jagged areas just to make the edge of the brush really uneven, so that you didn't get this flat sort of a swipe. And we'll see how that works here. It wasn't too bad. I don't think it was the right brush, the right type of brush. I think it needed to be more of a stiffer boar bristle type of a brush, where this is a little bit softer. But I was running out of paintbrushes. I ruined a lot of my paintbrushes lately, so yeah, that's pretty horrible. We're just going to get rid of this tape, and we're just going to continue on with this jagged paintbrush to see if we can just randomize some of these black marks. More frustration. And I think I've decided, nope, not for me. Let's get rid of them. One last feeble attempt here using a plain card, which is going to be kind of in between the two thicknesses that I just used. You know, what I maybe should have tried with that plain card first off was to cut some jagged pieces out of it and then dipped it into the black paint, just so you don't get this solid line. Okay, and now we're on to the string technique. Now, I have used this in the past, and I was happy with the couple of paintings that I did with it. I thought it was interesting. It's probably still my favorite of the ones I've tried so far. At least I did get some paintings by doing this method. It's just getting that string and holding it super taut, which is, again, hard for me, but maybe not for you. And the marks come out a little bit on the splattered. I was trying one with the black on the white and the white on the black just to see if there was a difference as to which one I maybe could work with. Yeah, and having the black base, as you can see, was not the thing to do. It has to be running the string through the black and putting it onto the white. So here I'm just painting white over some of these trees again where I made the mess, just to start sort of fresh, and we'll just keep going from there. Now I'm just adding a bit of gray just to get some variation in the white background of the tree. Probably should have done that from the get-go. But I didn't do that with all of them, so here I am cleaning these ones up again, the ones that I did over, and just deciding, take a brush, and how we're going to fix these is, like I said, just do the work and just do your best with making these black marks pleasing to just how you like it. here I'm just cleaning up some of the white and adding back in a little bit of that gray that I sort of ended up painting over. Here I just decided to add another tree that ran all the way off the bottom of the canvas because there was too much of a green void there by those 4 trees. And it does look a lot better. So now it's time to finish the underbrush. I just don't want the trees to be the last thing on the top of the canvas, if you know what I mean. So we're going to go in and add some underbrush that's going to come over the trees in certain areas and behind the trees in other areas. I'm done. And here's the finished one. I think I like it. And here's ones I did in the past. This is with a string, and you can see they're very random. And this is also with string. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.